Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is your boy Cyclone X Cry, and in today's video, as you guys saw from the title, we're going to be doing a DIY Stage 3 fuel pump for my BMW 335i. I'm going to show you guys how to create one of these pumps so you guys can do it yourself and not waste $600 to buy a pre-built one if you guys would like. So make sure you guys hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, and drop a comment down below if you guys love these videos for the car and little tutorials like this. So, I got to run to Ace Hardware. I got to get some shrink wrap, but let me show you guys what we got so far. So, 450 liters per hour. I'm pretty sure that's what that stands for. It's a kit. Let me show you guys. Right here. So I went ahead and got this guy. Okay, it's not going to show up, but it's a Warbro 450 liter per minute. It's a kit. Oh my. It comes with the flex fuel hose and some adapters and things like that. For this conversion, you're also going to need a, 6AN fuel adapter fit-in 5/16. So you're going to need this guy. And you're also going to need a 90-degree elbow push lock-on fitting, also a 6AN, for this to work. So I ordered those separately, and just for extra precaution, I actually went ahead and bought another fuel pump because I don't want to pull mine out of the car and risk breaking my OEM one. So I went and bought an OE one off of eBay, 55 bucks. I'm going to be modifying this pump and dropping it in. I'll still have my stock one if anything happens. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking this pump out, and we're going to drop the new pump in. We're going to cut the bottom out. This is going to be a bucketless system. Yeah, so let's go to Ace and get the shrink wrap because I got to do the soldering. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the pump real quick. This is the pump right here. So looks just like any fuel pump, but this one pumps a whole lot faster and can handle E85, which is awesome. So with all that being said, I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and pull everything out. I really just want to set y'all down somewhere, but I really can't. So I'm going to do this holding y'all. And look, they gave us a new O-ring too, so that's awesome. Okay, so this is the new fuel pump. I know lighting is really bad, so you don't have to buy a new fuel pump when doing this. I'm doing it just to take a precaution, because the OEM fuel pumps, they don't have these clips. The black bucket right here that holds everything, it's like sonically welded on the inside, and you got to use a heat gun and a razor, and if you break it, well, it's broken and you won't be able to do this. So I went on eBay, got this guy for 55 bucks. It has clips. I have a flathead. I brought some tools and I gotta get them, but I have a flathead. I'm gonna pop this out, and then all this should just slide right out with ease, which will be very easy. I got my wire cutters and my soldering gun. So let's go ahead and pull out this. Alright, there's the new fuel pump. That's basically going to replace that. And this is going to be an open bucket system, so I do have to Dremel part of the bottom out. I will show you guys once I get to it. I have my AN fittings, pump, and we'll save the O-ring. And we have a kit. We're going to hook everything up. So let me go ahead and pull this out first. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm unclipping these right here. And let me go over here and unclip this one. They actually gave me a pack with these guys in there, but I don't want that going into my, you know what? I'm going to put these on, and then I'm going to use the shrink wrap and put on top of it. And when I splice the wires together, that's what I'm going to do. Okay? That makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, so I went ahead, I got this part off. This part still looks like it was some sort of just like glued or something. So, there are a few pins. There's like one here, and just one here, one there, and there was another one right here, but I broke it, so I'm gonna just put some glue right here and here, and that sets in here, as you can see. Now it's time to get this guy out, and I gotta look at this, make sure I figure out how it's created before I destroy it. So let me go ahead and extract this. So to get this guy out, what I did, if you guys are purchasing a new one to build, take a Dremel and cut right there on each side and slowly just wiggle it back and forth with a flathead until you get that clip out. The clip sits up and down, so it's almost near impossible to get it out without doing this. They make it one way where it goes in and it doesn't come out. So put a little slit here, it gives you your play, but keep the little clip, and you can put it back in and it will still be secure in there. So let me go ahead, pull this guy out. Alright, let's pull this, and if everything worked as well, there it is, we got it out. Sweet. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make the modifications that need to be done to this guy. So what we're gonna end up doing is cutting basically like a hole, a square, like here and here and here. You guys will see once I have it done. Let's just put it that way. Let me show you guys the design. So basically that's how it looks. Just everything's chopped out. It becomes a bucket list, so when you put the fuel filter in, the actual filter, it will sit in here properly and not be squished up or, hold on. So it sits like this, so there's no problems. On the OEM ones, I don't think there is this there. So if you guys are doing this to an OEM one, don't worry about this. But if you buy one of these, I'm gonna do a test fit. I don't think the new pump will sit in there all the way, so we have to Dremel that out. So not this bar, leave the bar there, but Dremel these guys out, which might be a little painful, but it's doable. So I went ahead and made that almost as flush as possible. I still need to clean it up, like just get all the excess grindings off and things like that. Let's go ahead and drop in right now the test fitting, and boom, that's like perfect. And you see how it has all access right there. That's awesome. So this is almost the finished product. Right now I just stripped the wires. I'm getting ready to hook up these guys, so I'm gonna drop the fittings on. So I went ahead and did the wires. I put them together and then heat shrink them, and yeah, here it is. I still need to find a clamp to put right here because I don't really want that to fly off. That would suck. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll start putting this thing back together. So what I went ahead and did is I took two of them actually, and I put them together, and that worked really well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, drop it in the buckless bucket. I tightened this down with the two wrenches, so that fitting is tight. So it's time to go ahead and start putting this thing back together. So let me go ahead and drop it in. So what I did is I went ahead and I drilled a few holes and used some zip ties, and now this pump is sturdy. It's not going anywhere, so I'm more comfortable with that. Now it's time to go ahead and put the housing back on top and tidy this little thing up. But yeah, with that being said, this thing is solid. It's the whole way to the bottom. Alright, there it is. Stage 2, stage 3, whatever you guys want to call it. There it is. There's the new fuel pump. So that's all it is. It was about $150 for all the little pieces and everything put together, give or take. So I'm gonna go to my car, install it. I'm not going to show you guys it in this video because it's honestly just dropping this into the tank. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Hit like, hit subscribe if you guys are new. And if you guys want links to this stuff, let me know in the comments and I will put a link for all of this stuff. So I will see you guys soon. And stay tuned for the video where there's Ferraris. Deuces.